tonight's movie is The Leprechaun, Part 1. I do believe it was 1983. Yes. I could be wrong. Don't hold me to it. Maybe you should. I could be wrong. Anyways, so the leprechaun. He is fond of his pot of gold, and he was a shoemaker by trade. So the movie begins with a man coming home and telling his wife, all our problems are solved. I stole a pot of gold from a leprechaun. Now, I'm not a married woman, but if I had a husband, he came home and said something to me like that, I would honestly probably take him somewhere to get checked out, because that sounds crazy. She offers to make him some tea. So while she's making him some tea, the leprechaun comes up to him and asks him, what the fuck? I want my gold back. Like, you can't have it. Like, they have their little argument, and then the leprechaun murks his wife. So the old man decides he knows how to lock up the leprechaun. He's going to put him in a wooden box, and a 4-leaf clover, by the way, anybody who wants to know the secret, a 4-leaf clover is what the leprechaun is more scared of. So he puts a 4-leaf clover on top of the wooden box and locks him in it. And as that happens, he has a stroke or heart attack. Something happens to him health-wise, and he's real unhealthy, and he just like falls over. 10 years down the road, Jennifer Aniston, a very young, youthful Jennifer Aniston, and her dad show up at the house for vacation. And they have to fix the place up because no one's been in there for like ever, and it's real dusty and it needs a paint job and it's real fucked up. So a painting crew comes over and they're gonna help. So one of the painters is a child with a really filthy mouth, and I love him about that because he's a kid, but he acts like an adult. Like, he's the adult in the painting crew for sure. So he's there. Oh, I'm sorry. He's there talking and telling the people about the house and the history, and then there's a young painter who's kind of hot, and Jennifer Aniston has a thing for him. And then there's a chunky guy who gets nosy and somehow finds the box and opens it and lets out the leprechaun. So he finds the leprechaun's gold and gives it all back, but somehow swallows one golden coin. Now, I've swallowed a lot of things in my day, but I don't think I could ever swallow a coin. I don't think that I could do that. Like, I don't think, but whatever, he did. He just oopsied it. And so the leprechaun notices that one gold coin is missing. So he's gonna kill everybody until they give it back. So they have to find a way to fix this issue, and nobody really knows where the gold coin is except for the chunky guy, and he's kind of off. So Jennifer Aniston goes to the nursing home to talk to the man who lived in the house originally, see how to find out how to get back this killed the leprechaun. But the leprechaun rides a tricycle and a child's car and some roller skates to get there faster than her. He also rides a wheelchair in the nursing home, and she ends up talking to the old man in the elevator. He was hanging from the roof. He told her as he died, you need to find a 4-leaf clover. Saves the day. They find the 4-leaf clover. The kid with the foul mouth uses a slingshot and slingshots that shit right into the leprechaun's mouth. He turns into glowing green ooze, an oozy glowing green sliminess, and falls into a well. And that's the end of Leprechaun Part 1. I'm going to give it a thumbs up for the LA Gear shoes that Jennifer Aniston is wearing, and for all the really perverted shit the leprechaun says. It's not a bad horror movie, and it's not that scary. But I gotta tell ya that when the leprechaun runs in his little like high heel leprechaun boots with his little run, that's kind of weird. But thumbs up. I'm about it. I ain't mad. Leprechaun Part 1. Thumbs up.